derogatory word used in this house. And I think, you know, you're all going to miss me terribly, that's all I can say. You'll be bereft.
I would agree.
You'll just be bereft. You'll be just saying, gosh, that Vanessa, she was the most glowing, scintillating, celestial housemate ever. And whichever cruel idiots evicted her, what fools will those mortals be? That's what you'll be saying. You know you will. You will.
Oh, big brother.
Victor's going to realise that 20 years is nothing in a relationship. Nothing. A 20-year age gap. Absolutely nothing. Nick's going to consider leaving his wife, even though it's only 3.5 years. Vanessa's my real soulmate. She's that woman. I look at Chantel, that nubile beauty. I look at Michelle, all that pneumatic, buxom, naked, whatever. And all I really want is Vanessa. That's the whole thing. And the two of you are just going to be sitting there. After I go tomorrow, you're going to just be sitting there pining, sobbing.
Drool cascading
you're just
down
going to be. You're just going to be like,
we will
gosh.
pine because your intellect is far superior from everyone else apart from present company.
Glad you say it yourself, mate.
And we'd have to talk about banal things like the weather and the grass and wonder how much the snug costs. And is that a Tesco lorry backing up?
You may say it's a matter of intellect, but you know it's much deeper, more emotional than that, our connection, Nicholas. You know that.
I know that.
So I know that you're just trying to put a brave face on it because you're just going to be so utterly grief-stricken when I go.
It is. We shall sob.
I know you never thought
like
that you'd
people at the
feel.
Wailing
You
Wall.
never thought you'd feel for me the way you do. I know that, but you do, and it's just one of those
That's
things.
why I invited you twice in the show.
I know, and I don't think I'm not sensible of the honour. I am. But and as for Victor, he's, I know, flawed by me, and so therefore,
Echo the milkman.
both of you, it's just going to be a
Carry on, Nick.
terrible thing. And the awful thing is, but being men, neither of you will be able to communicate it to one another. So when you broadcast, you'll both be broadcasting with broken hearts, and you won't be able to say why. But I'll know.
But
I'll be at home watching, and I'll know
we
how
could
you're
be
both
men.
feeling.
We'll send you a signal. This will mean we miss you very much.
Yeah, when you was watching before, I know you can't talk, but was it crap before? Because people kept on coming in saying it was, you guys have, well, I mean, before I got in anyway, people kept on coming in and saying, it's been so, like, quiet. You guys seem so quiet.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
That wasn't the impression, general impression, I don't think.
Cool. That's
Not
all you
at
need
all.
to say.
Mm.
That's all you need to say.
And I've been able to articulate all that you're thinking but can't really say. Maybe I should try and go to bed and see if I can maybe sleep a bit.
That's what I'm thinking myself. I'm now in need of a REM cycle.
I can't believe the garden's still locked. It's most odd.
You must have thought you were doing something really...
Heinous.
Yeah, but what? What were you doing? There must have been something
Nothing.
terrible.
We just decided to run up to the mirrors and see if there's cameras behind. Just normal stuff you do when you hear noises. And then all of a sudden, we were lambasted by some belligerent tone.
Do you think they'll show me running up those stairs or not?
Yeah.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
They've got a camera there, expecting people to do that.
Cameras everywhere, yeah.
Not up there, because no one's ever set foot up there before.
Well, they'll show it.
I reckon they don't.
I reckon they will.
Yeah, of course they
Do
will.
you think they'll show me giving a really big telling off this afternoon about the way we were treated today? I don't think so. Because it was really something. I doubt that.
They might do.
I bet
It
they
depends
don't.
how slow the footage was in the day. And it was pretty slow, so they might do.
No, it wasn't. There was all that dancing and stuff. All the
Yeah, but I
auditions,
mean-
the dancing. It wasn't slow.
It's an hour, the show's an hour and 10, 15 minutes. I mean, that's all we did today, literally.
But now you told me that there was a Michelle conversation about it isn't fair that Vanessa's doing and whatnot, so that probably makes it a bit longer.
Yeah, there's so many people. I mean, people just don't like other people having what they don't have. That's one thing I'll say. I'm not so, I mean, when I'm in here, my main thing was to just come in and enjoy myself. Do you know what I mean? It's very rarely. I mean, I only got ticked off with Nikki in there today because it was hot. And every time she opened her mouth, it was me, 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 me. And I was just like, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? That was it. Any other time, I'll just ignore it and think, oh, you know, each to their own. But, you know, Michelle Bass's thing was, you know, we should all, the three of you guys should all be kept neutral, you know, because, you know, things like that can show you in a more positive light and then lead to her and Nick being evicted, blah, blah, blah.
We're already bathed in positive light. I have this special or a halo, a positive light that I take with me wherever I go. Don't need to be a dance what's it to win that, do I? No, I don't. I'm only joking. So I mean, that will add to the dense intrigue of the day, surely.
Tension.
Yeah. It will be. Last time when I was in, I don't think I had a VCR, or I didn't have a, so I never did get to watch anything back. I got to watch the one where I actually came out, because they showed me that when I came out, because it was so controversial and the whole country was split in two over it and all that, just as with you, that they actually showed it to me before I was allowed to go home. I had to watch the whole episode. So I saw that one, and then I saw obviously the ones after I was at home, which was I think 2 or 3 more. But I never saw any of the ones with myself in them because we didn't have the means to record them. So I never watched any of them. But
Sure, you're recording these though.
Sure, definitely. I'm fascinated to see what's in and what's not in, and be really. And if you two have said one damn thing about me, one derogatory word,
I think you should know me better than that.
Yeah, let me tell you, I'll be
curious.
I'll expect it, because it's what it's all about, I suppose.
I've got nothing but loving and brilliant things to say about you.
Thank you, Victor. Feel the same about you, and you, actually.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Maybe not so much you, Nick. But
So much you.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think we've got on well, don't you?
Exactly.
Had some very interesting conversations, I think.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I think I've got on well with everyone, actually.
Yeah, that's part
Fallen out
of
with,
the
haven't fallen
bloodbath.
out with anyone, didn't disliked anyone, it's been fine.
I need to see what time it is.
Yeah.
Let's have a guess. I think it's
10 past 2.
Ooh,
Because
that
for some
means
reason I feel
I'll
warm.
say 1:56.
Shame we haven't got any cash. We could start really
Exactly.
making a huge amount just betting on the time. That's all we need to do. Wouldn't it?
Wow.
Isn't it?
I knew I was right. I normally get tired around the same time.
What time?
3 a.m.
What time is it now?
5 past 3.
No way.
5 past 3. It's my latest night since my wedding. Are you joking?
It is 5 minutes
Oh,
past
5 past 3. Okay, well, we should be tired,
Yeah.
surely.
3. Yeah. I
Yeah,
for
so
one.
throw in the towel, I think.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much indeed for having
Alright.
me on the show.
I might have a quick
Anytime.
smoke.
As for the after party in the hotel lobby, very nice. Bye.
Night.
Night.
Can you open the garden so I can have a cigarette, please, big brother? Ah, they've opened it. Right, let's do street lesson number 1. Yo, blood.
Sit down.
Yo, blood. Let's go and take some drink and find some...
Nobody talks about that, Nick. What do you think this is? 1976, Chicago.
Okay, say a statement to me, and I'll try and in your language, your dialect, and I'll try and translate it too.
What's really good, fam? What's popping today? I'm gonna go and link Ray and pick up the whip. What's good with you?
How are you going? We'll get down to grounds to pick up a whip, which is
What's a whip?
a gun.
It's a car.
A whip is a car.
Yeah, a whip. Who's got the whip? Yeah. Mark's whipping. That means he's got a car. He's driving.
I think I could be out tomorrow then.
Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that then?
Why?
Yeah, no. Why?
Vanessa Chat Show host. Lots of listeners. They'll vote for her. She's coming late.
Possibly. You never know. This is tight, bruv.
So,
The whole thing's tight. Not sure about her views that Chantel's going to win the thing, though. I love Chantel to bits, but
she is. She's got
It's just
lovely.
like-
She's got lovely character. She's got a lovely figure, but I do say she's not the brightest person in the world.
I'm distancing myself from that comment. What I'm saying is that, like, I think for Chantel, it's one thing Chantel to last longer than me or to beat me, to get more votes than me, whatever. But for Chantel, if she beats Brian Dowling, yeah, whoa, are you for real? Let's stop now. Behave. You know what I mean? No need for that.
No, she's sweet. I think she'll be in the top 3 without a doubt.
Top 3.
Top 3.
Well,
Brian,
judging by
Nikki.
the chorus of boos that rang out last week Friday, you sure you want to amend that statement?
I would like her to win. I think that she won't win, but Brian will win.
I would like to win. If not me, then you. If not you, then Brian.
I'm not going to win it under any stretch.
I know I'm not going to win it. So therefore, if neither of us are going to win it, then Brian Dowling has to win it. Otherwise, it's a farce. Do you know what I mean? And even if we did win it and Brian didn't win it, it would still be a farce.
See, this time about this competition, I didn't. When I joined, I knew I wouldn't win. I'm not in it to win it, which I would have been several years ago. I don't know. I think my number's up tomorrow, definitely.
How do you feel about that then?
I'm sad. I don't think it's been a level playing field. I think someone coming in that late is grossly unfair on everyone. Because it's the final week, and especially somebody who's popular in the media as Vanessa.
Mm-hmm.
If it had been someone else, if it had been, I don't know, let's pick someone random. I don't know. Anyone off television that's been on it that's not in vogue now, then it's different. But
Barrymore.
Well, no, because he still has a very cult following. But myself or Michelle might be victim to something.
Lionel Blair.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a hard pill to swallow. I have to accept it because that's the rules of the game. But had it been anyone else, or had she not been here, then there's probably...
Hey, listen, if you get evicted tomorrow, Nick, you better fucking talk me up, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Of course I will.
I'll do the same, you know what I mean? You need to talk me up and champion me, mate. You know? For what we stand for, so that it's not lost.
I'm just sad. I'd have liked... I
Don't, sell yourself short. You never know, you might still be here tomorrow.
I think I wanted to come like 5th or 6th, which would have been great.
If you stay, you could come top 3. I'm telling you, you could chart, mate. You could place. You know what I mean?
I think I've probably been too quiet and too demure and
you have been too quiet. So you were the first week you were here. You said fuck all. You said nothing. You literally you might have spoke 3 times a day, and that was to say to Preston 3 different times, cigarette. Do you know what I mean?
But if that's the case, which probably was, then I would have been out ages ago, wouldn't I?
Nah, you dodged the bullet the first time because there was other miscreants who were more susceptible, who were more, obvious characters to nominate.